but being that Raiden is now in a helicopter, there is a 300% chance of this horribly crashing into the city. Unless, of course, this Raiden jumps out of the chopper mid-flight, lands on one of the drones that's attacking them, and smooth slices the other drone in half. Like, yo, that boy Raiden is too cold.
And no shaft.
Oh yeah, there's powerful niggardry at work here.
Through the roof. Menaces and maniacs. It is common knowledge that white-haired niggas are some of the coldest people in all of fiction. However, this rule was made a staple in the video game industry because of one man. A man who was literally built differently. A man who was so cold, he jumped out of a moving jet with no parachute. A man who was so savage that he turned on pain in his body just so that he could feel again. The cyborg merc himself, Jack the Ripper. Let's talk about where it all began. The beginning of this game start out at 5,000. First mission has you stopping an attack on the president of Africa and fighting this giant kaiju ass robot. Whole time the coldest action music since the remix of Lil Tecca's Ransom is playing. You could already tell this game was finna be a different breed. And Raiden was right there confirming it. Murking niggas in split seconds, slicing through people like they butter and cutting them up into tiny little pieces. And the set pieces here fighting the robot was different. To this day, I ain't never seen a set piece as tough as a nigga running down a clock tower being bombarded with missiles. Like, no cap. Just go play this game yourself and don't even watch this video. Wait, watch the video. Watch the video. The game literally starts out like this. Even in the second mission, Raiden was going nuts. After he got his arm chopped off for the second time, this has happened before. He jumped out of a damn plane with no parachute or even slowing down. Like, this nigga's an absolute psychopath. You just go through this mission straight ripping guts out of bodies the whole time, tossing around robots like a damn ball. Robot after robot tries to pull up on him, but they just get bodied immediately by the GOAT himself. They even tried to send Riley from COD Ghost to beat him, but like, bro hit this nigga with some elite talk no jutsu. How the hell you get a robot to reevaluate their programming? And even after beating this nigga, I'm stressed. I was sitting there like, god damn. Whole time, that was just the beginning of the mission. Raiden continued to take on an entire army, slicing, dicing, cutting his way up to the main facility, chopping up niggas like a chef, kicking people into the air like a damn football. Until he came to Mysterio, a mommy long legs lady who caught more bodies than a girl with a snap score over 400,000. And you already know they had a banger going crazy in the background. Had me looking like, y'all mind if I praise the Lord? During the fight, they were sitting there talking philosophy or whatever. All I saw was her getting put in a pack. My boy Raiden did shorty filthy. He froze her up using some nitrogen and cut her ass up like she was finna be Thanksgiving dinner. And after her death, her like little audio log gave him info on his next mission, so he headed out to the sewers to find a secret lab. Like, what the hell happened that mission? That was just crazy. Literally launched out of a jet, landed on the ground without stopping himself, and then just tore ass for like 15-30 minutes straight. Right after that, he hit these niggas with the most racist camouflage I've ever seen in my life. Bro put up with a damn mariachi hat and that bum ass cape to a Spanish country talking about some
Adios, amigos.
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
So I instantly equipped that shit as my main outfit for the rest of the game. Cause like, of course, Raiden snuck past the locals and fought his way through the sewers, tossing around the gorilla robots like they was lassos and doing backflips over these spider robots like it was nothing. And that's when he met George.
What happened to you?
Oh, maybe live on the street, rake and scrape for a bob, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia. I can't take it anymore! I just wanna die!
The child with an accent so bad, it makes lifelines from Apex sound normal. George was about to get caught and experimented on by the people that Raiden was down here looking for. So he led Raiden to their base, leading to another boss fight with yet another banger as a song. But after defeating Optimus Prime, the two went into the actual facility and took down the head scientist in this badass scene where he stopped them from getting blocked.
got his ass.
But after hearing that these people were making child soldiers, Raiden had to get out there and save these hoes. So he got on the road and headed out to America. But you already know what my country was on. Even as bro was on the highway, 12 pulled up right to get it cracking and rocket launched his car clean off that hoe. Like, if he was gonna try and save children from a life of slavery and pain, he would have to go through wait a minute. Actually, you know what? As I explain it, I don't know if I really agree with this cause as much. So he fought his way through the entire police force of Denver, severing families and slamming bull robots. These city cops had no chance against the big homie Raiden.
Raiden, respond! Raiden!
That boy was putting these niggas on t-shirts. And even though they told him to avoid fighting if he could, this nigga was still out here making breakfast with their body parts. But see, the big homie Jet Stream Sam had to talk some sense into him. He hit this nigga with the most elite talk no jutsu since Naruto making Pain switch teams.
Think about them when you're chopping them into hamburger.
They're adults. They made their choice.
Sure they're adults. Sure they signed up for this. Right on the dotted line of their BMC contract. Usually they're no strangers to war. In fact, many times they already lost a limb or two. Many times they were out of work and starving on the street. So yes, they signed up for surgery to fight God knows where. How else would you provide for your family when your country's embroiled in civil war?
He was out there walking around like a mummy too shook to fight. That was until he found his calling again. He tasted his blood once more to feel the thrill of battle. And on that day, he became Jack the Ripper. This man got stabbed through the chest and started laughing. Like, look at this nigga's face. This nigga knew shit was no longer sweet. That boy was out here hitting collaterals and fought Mr. Fantastic himself. Monsoon, he's not that cool. However, Monsoon wasn't going down lightly. He was out there tossing helicopters, which Raiden instantly turned into sliced bread. He was making junk UFOs that you had to dodge, but none of that came anywhere near close enough to stop somebody like Raiden. Raiden was stomping on this nigga's head like he was making wine and cut that boy up into a 400-piece celery stick. Monsoon really had no chance of defeating the big homie Raiden.
And after the battle, he headed into the corporation building with a chip on his shoulder, hoping to save everyone he could from living a life like his.
Hey you, you that's watching, yo, like this video, bro. What are you doing? I see you. You're sitting there, you think you could just watch for free? No, this ain't no free show, bro. You're paying cable. You know what the cable is? That like button, that sub button, all right? Pay that fee, boy.
So Raiden ripped through the building.
You get it? Ripped, like, cause he's Jack the Ripper.
To get to the upper floors so that he could find the server room. Raiden would have to turn off the power from the source, since the elevator to the server rooms is normally locked. So Raiden did what you would expect for him to do. He destroyed the electrical panels and then fought his way through a mini-boss, only to use flying enemies as a stepping stone so that he could run up the side of a fucking building. Dude literally fought his way through the entire floor, tooth and nail, only to be like,
I'm a fault with.
dude, why don't you just start with this if you could do this?
A couple more severed families, a very long elevator ride, and some philosophical talks with an extremely intelligent dog later, and we finally arrived at the server room. This room that you're looking at, I know it looks just like the Jedi Academy during Order 66, I get it. Sledge from the beginning of the game was there waiting for us, with an entire speech about war, philosophy, and other concepts that my brain can barely comprehend. I did notice when he rubbed this kid's brain though. That was pretty weird.
After his evil plan / speech, he confronted Raiden on the roof. And to be honest, this Mr. Clean looking ass nigga was the most annoying boss to fight up until this point, bruh. With his bum ass Doc Ock solar panels out here reflecting the sun back into my face, I could barely see the game. His bum ass almighty push fake ass reflector jutsu looking ass. These things right here, bro, this shit was so stupid. Every time I attacked him, oh nah, nigga. Oh, yo, let me get some damage in. Oh, real quick. Oh.
This can't be happening. Raiden! Raiden!
The game instantly makes up for the fight with the toughest finisher yet. Dude straight up jumps off a roof and lands on a helicopter. And then he shoots Raiden off the roof too, right? But instead of just falling from the sky like a normal person, nah. Raiden takes one of those like human wing things that we've been fighting throughout the game, flies back to the top of the building, slamming through the roof, and tosses the wings into the helicopter, yo. Even in the bad parts of this game, this shit still goes nuts. Only a couple minutes passed before my boy Doctor pulls up to extract Raiden to safety. But being that Raiden is now in a helicopter, there is a 300% chance of this shit horribly crashing into the city. Unless, of course, this nigga Raiden jumps out of the chopper mid-flight, lands on one of the drones that's attacking them, and smooth slices the other drone in half. Like, yo, that boy Raiden is too cold. Peep how dude even slide under the helicopter before the slice too. He was almost able to make it back to the chopper right after he did it, but the handle fell off, putting him right back in Denver. Luckily, Doctor was able to get the brains of the children out safely. So Raiden Mariachi boxed his way out of the city, looking for any way to make his way to Pakistan. Because apparently they had to like save the president or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this game. I can't pay attention during the cutscenes, bro. It's too much dopamine in my brain. I don't even hear people talking. But on the road, he met up with an old friend, Jetstream Sam. This nigga Sam was standing in the middle of the road petting his robot dog.
Hold on. Something ain't right.
Jack knew immediately that they was finna get it cracking. They talked philosophy once again before the two got serious and prepared to fight. In a pretty good boss battle, to be honest. There wasn't really much to talk about because it was mainly just me, Spam, and Parry at the end of the day. But I mean, like, this game's visuals are really cool, so it's really worth it. At the end of the fight, the AI robot hit Jack with some more philosophical shit.
Evidence inconclusive.
I guess even AIs don't know everything.
It is likely no single correct answer exists. Additionally, human conflict stems from opposing ideals and societal norms. I was not programmed with these guidelines.
I don't care.
Aren't you trying to like save children or like the president or something? Like, so like, what are you doing still sitting here, bro? You gotta go. And together, the robot and Raiden ride off into the sunset. Wait, didn't this nigga arrive on a motorcycle? We cut to my boy looking like Kakashi out here consuming that nutty wuddy stuff on the job. Once Raiden arrived, pervy sage guard let the generic 1,000-year-old prodigy trapped in the body of a 13-year-old nigga from every anime ever.
Yo, who the
and she revealed her super secret Lamborghini jet 6th out, and she revealed her super secret Lamborghini, and she revealed her super secret Lamborghini, her super secret Lamborghini jet 65,000. Using his extremely high-tech jet that somehow fell apart literally the second he arrived here, Raiden infiltrated the military base with nobody suspecting a single thing. Raiden needed to get to the military base's broadcast antenna so that he could warn the US military not to land there. However, the dog homie Wolf got caught lacking by this giant Metal Gear that Raiden himself could barely escape. I wasn't really sure how this big-ass robot killed Wolf without anybody noticing, until this pinheaded ass guy walked out of the top of the Metal Gear. Senator Pinhead was the center of the war planning. The entire time, he was the one behind the memes, secretly trying to ignite the flames of war by getting people like Jack to stoke the fire. But Jack would attempt to stop this war. So the senator got in his Power Rangers Megazord, thinking that he was gonna defeat Jack once and for all. Which, I mean, he did a couple of times, right? This game's kind of hard. So Jack did what Jack does best. He cut that thing's leg clean off and then took its own blade hand and chopped it into little pieces. How the hell do you take a nigga's hand and use it to kill them? Oh, wait. Yo, there's too many similarities here. This dude had a Voltron robot fight with no robot. This dude was swinging this gigantic ass robot arm, and the whole time, that huge giant ass robot was just an appetizer. Senator Armstrong was out here truly living up to his name, giving Raiden a two-piece with no sides, bruh. That boy was out here cut harder than an old nigga in a generic anime, bro. Dude winded this nigga Raiden up and kicked him so hard I heard a Wii Sports cheer sound play in the background. This dude, Senator Pinhead, was built so different. Raiden had to have an entire anime power-up cutscene just to do damage. Armstrong smooth knocked all of Raiden's teeth out. If this nigga wasn't a robot, it would have been clipped. This nigga hit Raiden so hard, he ended up in a sliding knockdown, bro. He got up with his whole jaw overheating. Look at this nigga. But the clash of their ideals was simply too strong. Even with Jack fighting back, that boy Armstrong was working this nigga. Jack was out here struggling. All the while, Armstrong still just spouting off about his beliefs, giving this nigga a generic-ass anime villain speech. But just as Jack was fading away, on his last robotic breath, Wolf came through with Jetstream Sam's sword. And the second that blade touched Jack's hand, he knew it was time.
Let's dance.
Them boys was boxing for real, with a crazy bombastic fight with all types of explosions, giant robot arms being thrown around, and offered Jack to beat him with the clean Obi-Wan slice. But even the stab couldn't finish him, so Jack had to finish him off with the smooth blade, yo. And then he pulled dude's heart clean out of his chest, like straight up. He reached into this nigga's body and pulled his heart out. With the senator dead and the war raging on, Raiden's crew was finally able to find a healthy way for the brain children to live, while also getting Doctor a legal way to do research on other humans. And the fake Jamaican accent kid was finally able to bag the child prodigy girl in the end. What? Wait a minute. Everything worked out great, and everyone was happy. Except for those kids with like no parents, because Raiden murdered them so he could save some other kids. The end.
The Raiden I know is a hero.
But for tearing through the whole world, ripping anuses straight out of stomachs, and causing a new global depression, and for ripping the heart of his main op straight out of his body, Raiden is now hereby dubbed the Ripper of 3 AM, a being of unbreakable will, a force of immense strength, with a sword that will rip and tear until it is done. Thanks for watching. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't really have much to say. Got a lot of videos coming out, got a lot to do, got a lot. And those are the words that I'm gonna use. So make sure you like this fucking video. I'm not playing with you, man. You think I'm joking? Like, I'm looking at you. I'm looking right at you. You can see me looking at you. Like this fucking video. If you don't like this video, I'm coming to your crib. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I promise you. I'm telling you right now. But seriously though, like the video, sub, and I'll see you next time. Make sure to drink a lot of water. Yo, and I almost forgot, this is bad because I forgot this, but thank you guys for 1,000 subs. Like, legit, like, I have a whole video planned for 1,000 subs, but I can't really do it right now. But it's fine. Like, I promise y'all, I'm gonna have that shit out as literally the second that I get the chance to. I will have that shit out. It's gonna go crazy. Thank you guys so much. Like, dead ass. Like, I cannot believe that I even forgot. I'm genuinely so unbelievably thankful for 1,000 subs. Like, it's crazy to see my channel grow. The point is, I'm genuinely extremely thankful for what you guys are doing for me, and I hope that we can just continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. And I have a lot of big things planned for the future, like an unreasonable amount of things planned for the future. Honestly, it doesn't even make sense, but I promise you we're gonna get to it. We got a lot of stuff we got to do. This channel is gonna be amazing, and I love you guys for being a part of it, especially right now. All right, now, thank you, and see ya.
D, come on, son. Fat, son. Come on, son.